Here's this week's My Boat feature.
Accessing your engine on your boat is likely quite difficult, so if you have any major repair, you want to know exactly what you're looking for, and you also want to do any preventative or predictive maintenance that you can to make sure you avoid any of those problems. And a good way to do that is an advanced oil analysis. So that's what we're going to show you this week on My Boat. It's fairly straightforward. You just need a sample bottle or two, one per engine, and if you have a generator, one per that. And you can take the oil out in a number of ways. The easiest way, and what we're going to use, is this suction pump. And you screw the sample bottle right onto it. And then you just suck the oil right through and send this away for the testing. The beauty of this kind of pump is you just fish the hose down the dipstick hole, which is generally the most accessible part of your engine. Just keep pumping the handle and you'll draw the oil through the hose and into your sample bottle. All right, so that's one engine done. So we have one sample of oil. We're going to take a sample out of the other engine and the generator and send them away to be tested. Canadian company Wearcheck has been one of the global leaders in advanced oil testing, so we've come to their laboratory in Burlington, Ontario to show you how they do it and have been doing it since the 1960s. I'm joined by Vice President of Wearcheck, Bill Cannell, and he's going to tell us what actually happens between sending your oil in and getting that report back.
Well, thanks, Steve. We're actually going to do an analysis of the number of tests in the laboratory behind you, and we assess the condition of that oil and see if it's suitable for continued use. We're going to look to see if there's any contamination in that oil, and we're also going to check the wear condition of the equipment. So you might have to take some sort of maintenance action if we find something where there's some wearing components in the system.
All from that little sample of oil?
All from that little sample of oil.
The majority of Wearcheck's clients are industrial, but private owners are starting to catch on to this decades-old process. This sort of testing was pioneered by the train industry. As locomotives are too big to take apart to pick through to find a problem, they needed a simpler way to diagnose issues. That simple solution is the high-tech work going on in here.
We're doing about 400 samples a day here, and we can run anywhere from 6 tests per sample up to over 30 or 40 tests per sample, depending on the type of equipment it's coming from, of course the type of test package that the customers purchased and what they want to find out about the oil.
How they find it out is like being invited into some sort of scientific wonderland. This instrument searches for trace metal contamination and particulates in the sample, including wear metal, by burning them in an argon plasma flame at 10,000 degrees Kelvin. That allows the atoms of various elements to be detected and could suggest wear and tear on specific engine components, as different parts are made of different metals. Next is an infrared spectrometer. This will check for the age of the oil and contamination that could suggest combustion issues, again from near instant analysis. The most important property of oil is its viscosity, so that too is tested to see if it's within specifications, not too thin or thick for what it's designed for. But it's not all flashy machines and cutting-edge robotic technology. Good old-fashioned microscopes are used for visual examinations that cross-check for particles found in the sample. Finally, all that data is compiled into an easy-to-understand document, and as the customer, you get a color-coded, detailed report emailed the next day. So there you have it. We've had our sample walkthrough. We've shown you what Wearcheck does and how much they can find out just from that little sample of oil. So what's next on our part here?
Okay, we did all the testing, we got the results and did the reports, and everything looks good, so you can take that boat out this weekend.
Beauty.
So next 3 months, next time you change the oil, take a sample, send it in to us.
Can do.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thanks very much.